So if you're struggling to reveal your abs or you're dealing with a skinny, fat physique, which I also used to deal with in the past, then this video is for you. My name is Fritz Horstmann, and over the past few years I've coached over 1,500 people, mostly plant-based people, transform their body from skinny fat to fit and lean. And it's one of my specialties, and I've seen a lot of people still be stuck with this, unfortunately, because it's one of the most frustrating places to be in. And I want to share today, how do you approach this transformation and what metrics should you be looking at to be successful? Because what I want to do in this channel, I want to share paradigm shifts. So how can you start thinking in different ways and just understanding nutrition and health and fitness on different levels? Because right now you might be in the mindset of, yeah, I'm eating healthy, I'm moving my body, why am I not getting leaner? Why am I not seeing my abs? I get this one a lot. Like, I have never revealed my abs in my life. It used to be so easy in my 20s, right? Now in my 30s, 40s, it's so much harder. What am I doing differently? And a lot of people, just to start us off with, and I want to make this a bit interactive, just first they have no idea like where they're at, and then they have no idea where they want to go in terms of numbers, like raw numbers that you want to aim for. So right now, I want to put on screen the body fat levels of man and of woman. The pictures right here, and I want you to assess yourself for a second, looking at these pictures and looking at, okay, where am I currently at with my body fat? Just look at those numbers, both if you're a man or a woman, and take that into account. So maybe write it down or just remember it. And now I want you to realize that if you have a skinny fat physique, or if you're not seeing your abs, the truth of the fact is just that you have too much body fat. You just carry too much body fat. This is not about if you're exercising hard enough, if you're doing enough cardio, if you're sweating enough, if you're doing sauna, ice plunge, if you're eating enough protein. Like, scratch all that. That's like the tactics that we can look at later, right? For now, you need to realize, understand, and learn that you carry too much body fat with you. And the only way to reveal your abs and to get away from being skinny fat is lowering your body fat percentage. So when you look at the pictures, for women, as you can see, there's different levels. I wouldn't go too low for women. Again, 12% or below is really unhealthy for a woman, because you're gonna lose your period, your body can't regulate properly anymore, and women are not made to be a low body fat percentage like that. Men can survive there, but in general, for women, you wanna be between 15 to 20% body fat, all right? That should be the end goal if you wanna avoid being skinny fat and kind of see your abs coming through. Obviously, it depends on how much you want to see them come through. Some people want them more, some people want them less. But you do want to aim for it, especially in general for health. So if you're either a man or a woman, losing body fat, and especially in your stomach area, so revealing your abs, is very healthy for you. Because visceral fat is the unhealthy fat that we want to avoid having, as it's around our organs. And our organs are in this area. So if people have abs, in general, you can say that they're healthy, a healthier person, just because they have less visceral fat. So if your goal is looks, but also health, then getting abs is the way to go. So for women, it's between 15 to 20% body fat that you want to achieve. For men, it's probably down to 12%, probably more so towards 10 to 12%. That should be the goal, and that's where you gotta get to. Like I said, there's not some fairy tale journey where just by working out more, you're gonna wake up with abs. It's a consistent process that takes you from 30% to 20. It takes you from 20% as a man to 10 to 12. And you might be wondering, okay, how long does it actually take me, right? I did the research, I've worked with thousands of people in my program, and in a vacuum, so if everything goes right, it takes around 17 weeks to lose 10% of body fat. Now, caveat here is, the leaner you are, the longer it will kind of take you, because as you get leaner, your body is just resisting letting go of the fat. If you think about it, our body wants to hold on to fat because back in the days when we had to hunt for food, losing body fat is not really our goal, because when we go days without food, our body starts eating away at the fat and it wants to hold on to it. So your body evolutionarily thinks, through evolution, thinks that you are dying, right? You're starving. So as you get leaner, it just gets harder and harder to get rid of the fat, but it's still possible with the right strategies. But it takes 17 weeks for 10% body fat, all right? In a vacuum. Again, you have things going on in your life, you're busy, you have restaurant events, social events, all that. So you gotta take into account how long it's gonna take you. But that's what you first gotta do. How much am I at right now, body fat wise? Where do I need to go? I just gave you some numbers. And then how long is it gonna take to get off the fat? And you need to do that. And it's a journey, and it will take a bit of time. But once you have the fat off, then it's really easy to keep it off, and you can actually maintain the results. So while it takes a caloric deficit to lose the fat, to reveal the abs, and to avoid being skinny fat, once you're there, you can increase your calories to maintenance levels. And what that means is you can eat more carbs, more food, and you will stay at the same level, all right? So being ripped and lean is not about exercising more and more and more over the years, or dieting more and more and more over the years. That's the common misconception. It's not about doing more and more and more. It's about focusing once, having a clear path, getting there, and then you can maintain it. And then if you want, you can go into a muscle building phase, which is gonna allow you to maximize your metabolism, burn more fat, burn more calories just by existing, all right? So that's a journey that it needs to take, that you need to take, to go from skinny fat to fit, to reveal your abs for the first time. And especially revealing your abs will take this into account, because you cannot spot reduce fat, you cannot do crunches and lose belly fat. That's not how it works. Everything is mobilized through your nutrition, through being a calorie deficit, and exercise is more to build muscle and to tone up, right? So if you've been struggling to reveal your abs or to transform your skinny fat physique, this is what you need to know conceptually. This is what you need to focus on. Lower your body fat. Don't train more. Don't do more cardio. Don't do more sauna, ice plunge. Your number one focus every morning waking up should be, how do I lower my body fat? All right? If you can do that consistently, your abs will show, you will get rid of your skinny fatness, and you will finally be lean and fit. All right? Again, I've done this for myself, for thousands of clients. This is possible if you're eating plant-based, vegetarian, as long as you commit to this journey and you know which numbers you're aiming for, it's possible. So go for it. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't listen to the doubters and to the haters, and don't listen to your own doubt, right? Our mind is a powerful tool, but also a very distracting tool. It will be hard, it will be challenging, but as you commit yourself to it, you get there in the end, all right? 17 weeks, 10%, I think that's pretty fair. I think that's pretty good. And if you have more to lose, obviously, you want to be mindful of it will take a bit longer. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below if this was helpful, and leave a thumbs up if you want to see more of these, and subscribe as there's new episodes and videos every week. Get those gains, stop being skinny fat, it's possible, and we'll talk very soon.